like the toy. You're so proud.
Summit, the little dog with big treasures. Every day when Summit heads out on a walk with his owner, he starts his little adventure with his nose to the ground, tail gently swaying, and eyes sparkling with curiosity. He has this special love for palm fronds, the big, scruffy leaves that fall from the palm trees around the neighborhood. To Summit, they're not just leaves, they're treasures, and oh, he loves to show them off. Every time he finds one of his prizes, he proudly parades down the street like he's saying, "Look, Mom, I found this just for you."
You want that one? Yeah.
Sometimes the treasure is even bigger than he is. And honestly, his owner still has no idea what's going through. Summit's little head at those moments accept that his eyes are always filled with pride. Before Summit came along, the family had a beloved dog named Baker. When Baker passed away, they thought they were done with pets. Their hearts just weren't ready yet. But then, one seemingly ordinary day, they met Summit and everything changed.
Baker. Look at you, Baker.
There wasn't any plan, no big decision, it just happened. Sometimes you look into the eyes of a tiny creature and you just know something special is about to begin. That very same day, they were sitting out on the front lawn when Summit came trotting over with a giant palm frond in his mouth, his first treasure, and gently dropped it at their feet like a sacred offering. With those shining eyes and wagging tail, he looked so proud, so hopeful, and in that moment they realized it wasn't that they had chosen him, he had chosen them.
Come on.
Since then, Summit has been full of surprises. Every few months he comes up with some new little habit. First it was collecting small twigs, then dry leaves, and eventually full-on branches, some almost as big as he is. Once he dragged a stick so large that he stumbled and swayed under the weight, but refused to let go. When he looked up at his owner, his eyes seemed to say, "Did you see that? Aren't you proud of me?" And even though they've seen it all before, it still makes them smile every single time.
You got a stick?
Summit has this special gift. He turns the most ordinary moments into something magical. A simple walk becomes a mini adventure. The sidewalk becomes a stage. A stick becomes a trophy. And every now and then he'll bounce into the air with an unexpected little boing, like a goofy dance move no one taught him. When he sees someone laugh, he does it again because he knows that laughter is the best reward.
I love that he took all the toys out. That was hilarious. Do you have your basket?
And, oh yes, he's a bit of a drama king too. If a stick is too big to fit through the gate, he'll lift one paw like he's injured and wait for someone to come help. A true performer at heart. Over time, Summit's become a familiar face in the neighborhood. Strangers roll down their car windows just to tell him how cute he is. Neighbors wave hello, kids chase after him. He doesn't just brighten his owner's day, he brings joy to everyone who sees him.
You got your own tail, buddy. That's your tail.
Some days his owner looks at him and thinks, maybe Summit was sent to remind us that happiness is always nearby in the smallest, silliest things, and maybe healing doesn't always come quietly. Sometimes it comes in the form of a little dog dragging an oversized branch down the street full of pride and a heart bursting with love. If you've ever lost a four-legged friend, you know that quiet fear, the hesitation to open your heart again, but sometimes you don't have to go looking. Sometimes the right little soul finds you just when you need it most. Not to replace anyone, but to remind you that your heart still has room for love. If you're thinking about adopting a pet, let your heart lead the way. Take your time, ask questions, visit shelters, and learn what you can. Because when the right dog or cat shows up, you'll know. And from that day forward, your life will never be quite the same in the best way.
Bye. See you later. Bye, Summit. Yeah, that's right.
If Summit's story made you smile today, give this video a like, share it with someone who could use a little extra joy, and don't forget to follow our channel for more true stories from the heart about the little creatures that bring us big love.